Tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the fights in the titles, and it comes your way next.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. First carry now for Alexander Madison. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Madison running left. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for Minnesota. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins now. Eluding the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Cousins escaping the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
Well, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It's a safety blitz and a sack for Earl Thomas. On 3rd down, Henry. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. first kick 47. This one looks good as well. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, Cousins flushed out right.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. We're scoreless after one. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Looking deep for Julio. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
On the move to his left. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now a give to Madison. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. On 3rd down, they run with Madison. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. On play action, Cousins. He'll buy some time right. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Cook following the penalty. Down to the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, here's the run with Cook. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyler Conklin, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point safely through, and it's now 14-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's polished off by a Viking score.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not. Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
Gets this to Ferkser, the tight end.
Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. To throw again on second down, Tannehill. Pass incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
A short one pulled in by Ferkser.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Here's Bullock now for the Titan field goal.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely...
He's got a man, complete! And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the red zone now, Cousins. Flush to his right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll try to run with Madison. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. So that'll back them up 5. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will do it. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Eric Kendricks leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be it. Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
Well, able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, we're good.
On the handoff, it's Madison. Powers through him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. A give to the fullback on the dive.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Running for it, here's Cook. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Tannehill's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they get him down to 9 before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
A check down here for Henry.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play that time for the Titans. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And it's caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Titans are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Tannehill, it's a big play, and it'll be intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it, and he's into the clear. He's at the 50, and he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.